Hello, this is Culture. Thanks for joining us. In today's show, the last authentic ethnic groups in our world, 10 years photographing tribes in the farthest places on Earth. The photographer Jaime Ocampo-Rangel is in the studio to tell us some more. Plus, national in its form and socialist in its content, we take a trip to Moscow for the first ever exhibition of North Korean modern art in Russia. Now, he's spent more than a decade photographing ethnic groups in the farthest places of the earth. His project is called Memory of Colours. In a moment, we'll speak to Jaime Ocampo-Rangel, but first, let's go on a photo shoot with him in Ethiopia. Jaime, welcome to the show. Thank you so much for joining us here on France 24. Now, I just wanted to start by asking you, what is this project, Memory of Colours?
It's to gather together all the colours of the earth, chosen by the ethnic groups that has chosen a colour. I've noticed that each ethnic group has chosen one colour to identify themselves. This dominant colour, when I saw it at the beginning, I saw just one color together, like the blue for the Wambianos in Cordillera Central of Colombia, or the Imbas in Namibia. And when I saw that, so when I put them together, one by one, I start creating a rainbow, this rainbow of human cultures. This is what Memory of Color is doing. It's writing this history, a history that we should be aware of, because we have to preserve this treasure of the humanity. So this is what it's all about. So
the idea actually came from people from your own homeland, Colombia.
Exactly.
Tell us about them, the Kogu people.
Kogu. This was my first adventure. I decided to go and meet these people who were very fascinating for me because the way of being, their spirituality, their way of approaching the earth was very astonish for me. So I saw they was dressed in white. I saw this white color, and I asked them, why white? Why did you choose white? And they answered to me about the way they approach their spirituality, the way they respect earth, and it was white that they decided to choose as a color. That was my first color. Then when I went to another part, like the Marones in Guyana, I saw they were dressed in red. So why red? And they start talking to me about the blood, about their approach of this color. It's once I put these colors together that I saw there was something going on, that there was an identity that they had about the color. And it was such a simple word, actually. Everything was so simple. And at the end, it's such a beautiful work that you could see for the first time. You could see in the UNESCO for the first time in the UNESCO. So this is what the colors are all about.
So tell us about how you got access to these tribes, because some of these people we've never even heard about before. How did you get them to trust you, to let you in?
Well, it's less scary than to be here in the television, actually. It's true. Well, when you get to these people, you are yourself. You are natural. You just go and tell them you want to show them. You want to show these people to other cultures, to our culture, to Occidental way of thinking. I told them and I explained them what I wanted to do. I wanted them to be highlight. And I think they saw in my eyes it was true, that I was not cheating with them. I was just doing a nice and important work. So they accepted. Myself, I didn't understand why would they accept such a thing. Because I asked them to pose in front of a background, with the lights, with the cameras. And they did accept, all of them has accepted to do this job for me. It's very strange, and I'm very happy for that.
I mean, I'm sorry to say we are running out of time, but just very quickly, there is an exhibition of this work on, but it's not like a usual exhibition, is it? It's quite different. Tell us about it.
We are heading from Paris, underneath the Eiffel Tower. We're heading to the east, towards the Mediterranean, the Suez Canal, up to Australia and the Pacific, South America.
Just to make it clear, the exhibition
this is going to be an exhibition boat that is going to show. We're going to show to these people how the other people look. actually we want to finish in the underneath the United Nations buildings in the Hudson River. So it's coming out from Paris all the way to the Hudson River in New York. It's going to be a fantastic exhibition, and the sails are the exhibition. We are exposing, the boat is the exhibition. So here, that's what we are doing right now.
Okay, Jaime, thank you so much for being our guest today on France 24. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
And just a reminder for you guys at home, that project is called Memory of Colours. Now, just before we go, for the first time, works by North Korean modern artists are being displayed in Russia. Art, just like all other spheres of life, is strictly regulated in the Democratic People's Republic of Korea. Its characters are workers, peasants and military men who live a hard but happy everyday life. The exhibition is called Water Flows Under Ice 2, and it's on at the Windsor Vod Art Centre in Moscow until the end of January. That brings us to the end of the show. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.